Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Mukesh English. In this video, I'm going to analyze the play Dance Like a Man, or I can say a critical study of the play Dance Like a Man. And after going through this video, hopefully you'll be able to answer some important questions in your examination, like justify the title of the play and the gender discrimination, and the other aspects of the play will also be touched here. So let us see the critical study of the play Dance Like a Man by Mahesh Dattani. So the Dance Like a Man is one of the best plays written by an Indian in English, and it was first performed in Bangalore on September 22nd, 1989, as a part of the Deccan Herald Festival with the playwright Mahesh Dattani, who was playing young Jairaj or Vishwas. It's a play in two acts, and Mahesh Dattani incorporates the traditional Bharatanatyam dance form and brings together the historic India and the property-minded, money-minded society of the 90s, with the drama moving between generations and across time in ways which are very technically astounding. The story revolves around three generations. First generation represented by Amritlal Parekh, second generation represented by Jairaj and Ratna, Amritlal Parekh's son and daughter-in-law, respectively, we can say Jairaj Amritlal Parekh's son and Ratna, Amritlal's daughter-in-law, Jairaj's wife, and the third generation represented by Lata, that is Jairaj and Ratna's daughter and her fiancé, that is Vishwas. The setting of the play is of Chennai, where dance is an integral part of the life and a favorite mode of aesthetic expression. The story of the play is based on Dattani's own experience when he was learning Bharatanatyam. There are various themes in the play, but strictly speaking, Dance Like Man is a critique of gender discrimination. As I told you, it's a critical study of the play here, where we are focusing on the title of the play and the gender discrimination. There's an ongoing battle. We find a battle here which is going on between society and individuals, and they are discriminated on the basis of the gender. Now, Jairaj is the only son of the social reformer, freedom fighter, and the rich autocrat, that is Amritlal Parekh. Our first encounter with Amritlal Parekh is when he is seen shouting at his son Jairaj, who is busy rehearsing his dance steps with Ratna under the guidance of Guruji and the musicians. Jairaj signals to the musicians to stop and shouts back at his father. When he shows up, Amritlal shouts at him. Amritlal says, "When I call for you, please show your face." Jairaj has been practicing the whole day and will pack up only when Guruji decides it. But Amritlal wants this to stop at once as he is expecting some visitors. But Jairaj replies that he just can't ask them to leave. It's a coffee break for the musicians, but Amritlal is still fuming, very angry that he can't have some peace and silence in his own house. Turning to Jairaj, Amritlal comments on his son's unusual hobby, and he says, "I thought dance was just a fancy of yours. I would have made a cricket pitch for you on your own lawn if you were interested in cricket." Well, most boys are interested in cricket. My son is interested in dance, I thought. I didn't realize this interest of yours would turn into an obsession, said by Amritlal Parekh. Amritlal's own obsession, as he tells his sons, his own obsession was his involvement in fighting for the country's freedom. That was Amritlal's obsession. So Jairaj also reverses and he says, "You had yours, now allow me to have mine." Amritlal is stunned. How can his son compare fighting for India's freedom with something like Bharatanatyam, which according to him is the craft of prostitute, since it has its origins in the Devdasi system? So he considers the Bharatanatyam dance as a craft of the prostitute. So, in its earlier days, Bharatanatyam was associated with temples and rituals. The art was preserved by Devdasis, who were professional dancers in temples. However, they were exploited by the priests and the rulers, and eventually, out of economic necessity, they turned into prostitution. Hence, we find a stigma came to be attached to the dance form itself. Till the 1930s or 40s, the time of action, the dance form was ignored and neglected. Moreover, we find here the British prudish attitude, which dubbed the Bharatanatyam as an erotic. The English educated elite group, the Brown Sahibs, they endorsed this view and considered the art form as a debased and licentious remnant, means to say only a few persons can do, of our barbaric past, which Dattani says in his note to the play. But in spite of this, in the same decade, a few young dancers from well-to-do and the respected families like Ratna in the play, they came forward to learn the art from the Devdasis like Chenniyamma. Jairaj follows his heart's desire and becomes a dancer, but has enraged his father in this process. Amritlal Parekh is disappointed because his son's ideas of happiness do not fit in with his. So he says, I have always allowed you to do what you wanted to do. But there comes a time when you have to do what is expected of you. Why must you dance? Amritlal has allowed his son to marry Ratna, a Bharatnatyam dancer, to keep with his image of a liberal minded person. In turn, Ratna has married Jairaj because he will allow her to continue her passion for dance after marriage. So when Jairaj comes under the influence of his wife and wants to partner her in dance, he's relied. I'm sorry, the spelling error. He's relied, completely dependent. He's convinced that dance is not a vocation that can enable a man to earn his livelihood, nor is it respectable for a man, moreover his own son, to become a professional dancer. That's what Jairaj thought. Amritlal puts restrictions on his son's dance, although he doesn't deny him pocket money or the money to pay Guruji or the musicians for his dance practice. He tells Jairaj not to grow his hair any longer. He's against Jairaj going by the dictates of his wife. He asks Ratna not to learn the Mysore dance from Chenniyamma. Jairaj and Ratna decided to rebel against this and they leave Amritlal's house in a huff. But they have to return within 48 hours because Ratna's uncle, to whose house they go to live in, wants to sleep with his niece. That is Ratna. And when they return to his house, Amritlal glots over his grip over them and extracts a promise from Ratna to stop Jairaj away from dancing if she wants to pursue her own career. Amritlal says, I can recognize a clever woman when I see one, and you are intelligent enough to realize now that the decision to let you dance is in my hands now. He tells Ratna that men's happiness lies in being a man. He assures her that she would be allowed to dance if she helps him in making Jairaj an adult who could be worthy of a woman. He wants Ratna to help him make Jairaj an adult, and he says, help me to help him to grow up. After striking this deal with her, Amritlal disappears from the scene. It appears as if he has handed over this responsibility to Ratna, who thus buys her freedom to dance at the expense of Jairaj's ambition to become a male Bharatanatyam dancer. Ambition overtakes Ratna. In order to prove herself as a dancer, she destroys Jairaj by undermining his self-esteem. Ratna starts neglecting Jairaj in her stage performance till he's reduced to a stage prop. Jairaj starts feeling that he's used as a tool, as a stage prop, or as a choreographer to Ratna's dance items, but seldom as a co-dancer also. So this combined with his father's disdain for dance, displays havoc with his personality. He takes to drinking, holding Ratna responsible for his drunkenness because she has, under a deal with his autocratic father, deprived him of dancing. On her part, Ratna blames his addiction to alcohol for his mediocrity. Jairaj's tragedy is that he stopped being a man when he started learning Bharatanatyam, and for his wife, he returned to his father's house within 48 hours, and she calls him a spineless boy. She calls him a spineless boy. Jairaj's only ambition in life is now to train his son Shankar as a dancer so that Shankar can dance Lord Shiva's Tandava Nritya, the dance of destruction on Amritlal's head, and avenge his humiliation. But unfortunately, his son Shankar dies in childhood because of an overdose of opium by the ayah to help him sleep successfully. This comes about because Ratna, in a single minded pursuit of her own career, Ratna neglects the child. She neglects her own child, her own son. Jairaj has been accused of lacking in manliness by his father when he took to dance as a career, which is a woman's prerogative and which can at best be a hobby for a man, not a profession. He's weighed down under his censure. This stunts his growth as a dancer. He's unable to dance like a man. So, dance like a man, we can say now, dance like a man questions the propriety of a man or stepping his jurisdiction by taking to dancing. He's ostracized. Ostracized means to say hated, criticized. He's ostracized for because he chooses to dance like a woman, though his dancing is a way of expressing his identity. The protagonist Jairaj is shown the door because he goes against the unwritten norms of the society in choosing to dance his way through life. This lands him in great trouble. In real life, he is no match for either his father or his dominating wife, so he can neither behave nor dance like a man. One of Jairaj's deepest regrets till the end is that he has not been able to dance like a man. So, friends, we are coming to the conclusion of this video. This is the tragedy of Jairaj's life, which he tries to explain away at the end. Jairaj says we were only human. We lacked the grace, we lacked the brilliance, we lacked the magic to dance like God. Alas, Jairaj's fault is that he has tried to march to the defeat of a different drummer in this gender biased society. Hence, we can say this play critically comments on the gender discrimination. We can say yes, the title is truly aptly justified. Dance Like a Man by Mahesh Dattani. So, friends, this is how I have tried to give you a brief critical analysis of this play, Dance Like a Man. At this point of time, when you are appearing for the examination, and somebody has commented that I read the lines. Yes, I do read the lines. This is my method, and I feel that many of my students they do like it. If you like this method, please do comment in the comment box. If you like this video, please click on the like button, and I wish you good luck for the examination. Thank you so much.